Hey, and welcome back to another Diamond Select Toys sponsored review. Today we'll be taking a look at another Premier Collection statue, again focusing on X-Men. This time we have everyone's favorite time-traveling mutant, Bishop. Thing I always wondered about Bishop is the bandana. What's with that? Is he very fashion-forward? Is that just something everyone wears in the future? Never really saw any relevance or tactical use for it, but it's become synonymous with the character, so it needs to be included. It is. So let's take a look at this guy and come back to that bandana. Just a quick look at the box. There's not going to be much going on with it. First thing you notice is it is massive. That's just because it's Premier Collection. These are larger scale than we see with the gallery dioramas. So yes, it takes up a lot of shelf space, but you're going to be taking it out of the box. You don't really want to keep the box unless you plan on putting this thing into storage or rotating it out and want a place to keep it. Then it's worthwhile to keep the box because it comes with that nice form-fitting styrofoam inside, and it's a nice protective layer, but not a lot of design features to the box itself. It just has the picture of the statue, a little bit of the details on the back from the artist, and that's really it. So let's get right into this guy. Right out of the box, we just have him in his form-fitting foam. Other than that, there is the card with the certificate of authenticity and the numbering here, and he's just 41 out of 3,000. So nice low number in this guy here for us. So this just separates after you break the plastic seal. Nothing much going on in the box. He's just in a protective bag here. Not like Cyclops where we had to assemble the visor. So his mutant power here is already attached to him. He has this little plasma cube in his hand. Nothing separate here. That's a nice translucent pink. It gives it a little bit of an organic look instead of being a solid color. It's an appreciated little detail. They really captured his likeness from the comics. A lot of detailing going on in the gun, the hair, his holster. You see the stitch work on there. Of course, his blade, his outfit. And capturing that comic aesthetic, you get a lot of muscle design and depth here, and Bishop's a very bulky character, so they really got it. And of course that signature bandana with some nice color layering on here. You got a red mixed in with a little black to be soot or dirt, but really capturing all these details in here. Nothing was left untouched or unnoticed. They really brought it all the way in. A lot on the gun. They could have just went pretty flat on it, but they really went into every little line or laceration on here is captured. But for me, what's really stealing the show on this is the base. Now, with a lot of the Premier Collection, with a lot of the gallery dioramas, the bases are used to tell a story. This is a character that's surveying a battlefield or just had a victory over a sentinel, and he's standing on the clutched hand here. Really great detailing on the hand. You get everything from the pulse emitter here to the gears on the fingers, the bent fingers. There's indentations and layering going on, and some slight lacerations here. So nothing is just flat or painted. Everything has a lot of intricate detail and patterning going on. You even see wires coming out of the hand from where it was severed. Standing on top of rocks or mud here, so you can see it's some kind of a battlefield that he's on. But this hand is just amazing. It even feels like bulky and tough and robotic-like, and that's great. It makes me wish they would do a whole series of these where you get a full Sentinel build out in this scale. That would be amazing because it's just so well detailed, and it's great. I mean, for me, this is like a Sentinel statue with a Bishop on it instead of the other way around. So that's really cool that they want the extra mile to really bring that base to life. The only other thing here is his numbering on the bottom matching the certificate of authenticity. You could always find those there, particularly if you can't read the handwriting on the card sometimes. It's a little clearer on the bottom, but it's always written by hand. So yeah, that could be hit or miss too, but it's more clear here. So that's all I'm seeing on the figure here. I want to let you guys see a close-up of this so you could really see how those details come into play and tell the story of this time-traveling rogue in mid-battle sequence. There's all that really great detail I was talking about. The character himself, capturing that great comic likeness. A lot of emphasis put into the gun, into his plasma there, into his hair, into his outfit, the bandana, of course. But then again, marveling at this base that is just amazing. They could have went with just a basic hand, but they went with like a battle damage sentinel hand that is in this clutch pose that has got a lot going on with it. They didn't skimp on any of the detail on the hand. The paint applications are phenomenal. Really stealing the show here. It's a great base. I love how much energy they put into a base. You see a lot of other people do statues and it's just really focused on the character. This whole thing was the focus of this statue, so that's just really great that they put the time and engineering into that, and I think it pays off because it makes it a phenomenal display piece. Well, he's won me over. Had to go bandana for the closing statement here. Always wondered that about the character. It's an odd fashion choice, particularly for the 90s. I'm not sure if it was inspired by sort of an old Western. He's rogue, he's wandering like that cowboy in the desert kind of thing. So they went with that. I don't know if it makes it more trustworthy, a guy with a bandana. Maybe people were like, he must be from the future because it's a very fashion-forward look. I don't know. But it became a staple of Bishop's. Every iteration I've seen of him, at least, has had some form of this bandana. Never really has any function that I've noticed, but you know, it's an accessory, and it really makes them stand out among all the other X-Men, particularly when they're wearing similar outfits. But yeah, they captured that here. I'm glad. Again, this base is stealing the show. It's worth it just for the base, but this is a really great piece. If you're an X-Men fan, if you're a Bishop fan, if you're a Sentinel fan, or if you're a fan of bandanas, this is the guy for you. He's out right now. If you want to get him, we'll have a link up for him with our unique code CoolToy22 that you can put at checkout at Entertainment Earth. Get a nice little 10% off and free shipping, so that'll save you some money. But other than that, pick this guy up. Highly recommend it. We're going to have some more videos coming up, some more Diamond Select toys. We're going to have some more 3-0. We're going to have some more Halloween. We'll have some holiday surprises in there too coming up in the next month. But stay tuned because we're going to be heading into anime month very soon. So we'll have some things in store for you there from a couple franchises. So until then, like, subscribe, and follow. And we will see you guys soon.